Psalm chapter 91 explained. The ultimate source of protection and comfort. Today, we have something truly special to share with you, a profound and timeless passage from the Bible, Psalm chapter 91. It's a source of comfort and protection for countless believers throughout history, and we can't wait to dive into its beautiful verses. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell, so you won't miss any future content. Now, let's explore the powerful words of Psalm chapter 91. Background on Psalm chapter 91. Psalm chapter 91 is found in the Old Testament, specifically in the book of Psalms. Traditionally attributed to King David, it is a heartfelt expression of trust in God's protection during times of adversity. The psalmist conveys a message of safety, refuge, and divine care, assuring believers that God is their fortress and shield. Verse-by-verse analysis. Let's start with the first verse of Psalm chapter 91, which sets the tone for the entire passage. Verse 1, NIV, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." Here, the psalmist encourages us to seek refuge in the presence of God, to dwell in His shelter. By doing so, we find peace and rest under the protective shadow of the Almighty. Moving on to verse 2. Verse 2, NIV, "I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust." The psalmist declares their trust in God, acknowledging Him as their refuge and fortress. It reminds us to vocalize our faith and trust in the Lord in all circumstances. Let's now explore verses 3 and 4. Verse 3-4, NIV, "Surely, He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings, you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart." These verses paint a vivid picture of God's protective care. Like a mother bird shielding her chicks under her wings, God lovingly shelters us from danger and harm. His faithfulness becomes our shield and stronghold. 1. Verse 5 and 6 are equally comforting. Verse 5-6, NIV, "You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday." The psalmist reassures us that with God as our protector, fear has no place in our lives. Whether it's darkness or daytime, God's presence dispels our worries, and we can find solace in His care. Now, let's continue with verses 7 and 8. Verse 7-8, NIV, "1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked." These verses emphasize God's unwavering protection. Even in the midst of chaos and destruction, those who trust in Him remain secure and can witness His justice prevailing. Lastly, let's explore verses 9-16. Verse 9-10, NIV, "If you say, 'The Lord is my refuge,' and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent." By continually acknowledging God as our refuge and making Him the center of our lives, we find safety and protection from harm and disaster. Verse 11-12, NIV, "For He will command His angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone." God dispatches His angels to watch over and protect us, ensuring that we remain safe on our journey. Verse 13, NIV, "You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent." With God by our side, even the fiercest challenges can be overcome, and we can conquer our fears. Verse 14-16, NIV, "Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation." These final verses are a beautiful testament to God's love and commitment to those who trust in Him. When we call on Him, He answers, delivers, and grants us salvation and a satisfying life. In conclusion, Psalm chapter 91 is a treasure trove of assurance and comfort. It reminds us that we are never alone, that God's protection is steadfast, and His love is unwavering. We hope this exploration of Psalm chapter 91 has encouraged and uplifted you today. If you found it meaningful, consider sharing this video with others who might benefit from its message. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, and God bless. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, at The Curiosity Lab.